Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is day 34 of the 40-gallon breeder setup. I still need to get a camera lens so you can see the corals better. I'm gonna probably get that in the next month or so. But I want to show you kind of like everything's been growing. Not much growth has happened except for the Duncan coral. He's really taken off. He has about 10 heads underneath of this one right here. Let me see if I get a close shot of him. Yeah, you can see all the little heads underneath growing. They're growing quite fast actually. And then the torch is doing pretty well. Green star polyps starting to grow a little bit. Zinnias went to about 20 heads, and then today I actually picked up, not fully opened yet, some red zoas. They've only been in the tank for about an hour. But a problem with this tank I was having was the alkalinity was a little low. It was running about 8, and then it dipped to like 6 or 7. So I actually got some Red Sea alkalinity buffer, and I'm gonna start dosing that because I don't want to really do water changes on this tank because nitrates aren't an issue. So I want to just dose the tank, keep better stability and stuff like that. That way I don't fluctuate my salinity if I accidentally mix the water wrong or whatever. It's a lot easier this way as well. The goby, the one I got in the last video, he's right there. He's been doing great. All of them eat pellets just fine. I'll give frozen food every once in a while, but for the most part I feed pellets. I did clean the entire tank, cleaned all the algae off, the filter, the power heads. So all the algae's pretty much gone except that back glass. If I'm not going to do water changes, I still want to keep up on like the algae and stuff so the tank looks good. So I actually just took the power heads off, the little cups that protect the actual power head itself, and I just dipped them in a vinegar solution, and it kills the algae, and then you scrub it off with just a little toothbrush. Same thing with the filter. Cleaned out the protein skimmer collection cup. Everything's been doing really well. I also got some coral dip just by CCAM, and yeah, and then when I was taking out the little zoas today, a couple brittle stars, friendly little hitchhikers, were in there, so I just threw those right in the tank, so that was kind of cool. Clownfish doing their thing. The shrimp has actually molted once. I'm hoping with the higher alkalinity and stuff he'll be able to molt better. I'm not sure if that really affects the molting. The calcium was actually, let me show you my levels here. I need to work on my levels, trying to figure out like the kind of the right amount to dose. Oh, nice. Okay, here we go. So calcium was a little high. It was at a 530. So I think what I'm going to try to do is, instead of dosing 3 capfuls or whatever, I think it's however much I do a day, I'm going to try to do the 3 capfuls every other day. Nitrate, maybe 5, no more than 10. It is a little hard to tell with the API test kit, but it was definitely low. It was like a light, maybe light orange, more towards a yellow hue. So I don't think it's 10. I think it's 5 or less. pH was perfect. 8, I would definitely take that, but see that KH was 6 to 7, so that was a problem. And phosphate remains at 0. So just got that alkalinity buffer, and I will keep you guys updated on how that does. Duncan though is just really taking off. You can see how much bigger he's gotten since my last video. I feed him just little fish food pellets, and he'll eat like 10 to 15 of those every day. And if you give him a little too much, he spits them out. But I put a net over him so the shrimp doesn't take his pellets, and then whatever he spits out will just go in the net, which is super easy cleanup. Just take the net out and I rinse it off and then put it back. But everything's really slow growing right now. But the tank it'll be set up 5 weeks tomorrow. But the Duncan has seen traumatic growth. Paulson Zinnia, he's doing all right. Got about 20 heads on him now. When I first got him, he had about 3. I don't want to dose iodine in the tank though, because I don't want to risk overdosing it, and the test kits aren't very good for it, so I'm not even messing with that. As long as everything is growing, even if it's slow, I don't see the point of messing with anything. But let me know what you guys think. I will see you probably in a couple weeks, because right now the tank, with all this coronavirus and stuff, there's not going to be much changes happening from week to week, so I'll probably just do it every couple weeks. Plan on getting more corals for this guy here in the next month. That's probably the only changes. I think fish wise though, I like just the 3 small fish. The bioload is small, and the filters able to handle it and nitrates stay low. So I don't really plan on adding any more fish, just a lot more coral. Probably at least 10 more coral to this guy, but slowly. I definitely want to get a frog spawn, possibly a hammer. I want more zoas. I haven't, and a trumpet coral, for sure, a trumpet coral. Let me know what you guys, any cool coral suggestions, because I don't know. I'm not sure, but peace out.